You know, it's the one thing we all do that we don't realize how much it affects us and what it really takes away from us. Chronic worrying and worrying every day and having anxiety about things that could happen or maybe might be coming or the bad what ifs. It's something that I go through. I'm always worrying. I'm kind of a worrier. And I actually realized like how much worrying actually blocks me from receiving and actually like enjoying the present moment. So one day I decided to not worry at all. I'm like, it's Tuesday. I don't care. I'm going to not worry about anything. I'm just going to be in the present moment and I'm not going to think about everything's going to be fine. And at least today, everything's good. So I just was in the present and I couldn't believe how creative I felt and how much work I got done on something creative that I had wanted to do for a long time because I wasn't filling my mind with worry and anxiety about something that may or may not happen. It's like the saying, worrying's like praying for what you don't want to happen. And I think that we're just so taught about that, right? In our society, it's like, oh, you better do this. And if you don't do that, this is going to happen. And so we put this cycle of pressure and self-expectation on ourselves about what we need to be doing. And if we're not, and we're worrying, like, how are things going to turn out? But in reality, if we just let go and we don't worry, and we're actually like, I'm just going to surrender because it's just going to be okay. And it will be. And it's a really scary thing to do at first, especially for me, living in New York and kind of being like a workaholic type person. And I was just like, I can't do that. But I feel like I've realized that it actually holds me back to be worrying so much. So it's sort of like not worrying, but taking action towards the things that you need to address and not ignoring them, but, taking action and making appropriate moves towards them, but not just sulking in it and worrying about what's going to happen if I don't do that, and actually, thinking the best is going to happen. So an affirmation that I like to do is everything's happening out for the best. And I say it 10 times a day. And, it changes your energy and it changes the way you think about reality. And it actually changes your expectations because then you start to think, you know what? Everything is going to work out for the best. And it's going to be the way it's supposed to be. And the worrying kind of gives you a whole lot of other space to be creative or think about positive things or think about how you want to change your life or how do I really want to live? It just gives you a lot more room or more time for loved ones and children or whatever it is. But that piece is such a huge piece to remove. And I'm not saying we're never going to worry to some degree, but I know for me, I can be excessive, in the worrying department and taking just a challenge, maybe like 2 days a week or on a weekend, that's Saturday or Sunday, just try to not worry. Be like, you know what? I'm putting it on the shelf. I'm not going to worry about anything today. And just see if it affects you because I bet you it will. And I guarantee you're going to see a shift and you're going to continue to do it. So I don't know, try it this week.